Hey, hello YouTube. With Eddie here. And what do we got going on here, Ed?
Oh, we're going to try to take this bent old piece of crap here and make it into an 18-foot header.
Barn beam.
Barn beam.
Wow.
Barn give out.
Yeah, look at this thing. It's got, I don't know if the camera's going to show it, but oh, she got some crook going. And I'm thinking I can work that crook to our advantage. It'll actually preload that beam and put some strength to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we can crown that thing up naturally, I think we can get some extra strength out of it. But we could get an 8x10 out of the center of that, and we're going to try to get some 2x10s out of this as well.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to saw. It's going to be 18'2", something like that when we saw it. So we're going to go ahead and get the chainsaw fired up here, get these ends cleaned up, and when you get down to the butt of this log, you got a little bit of cracking going on down there, but I think by the time we get to our 18-foot, we should be out of that range. So all right, we're gonna go.
Let's see if we can't get her done.
Yeah, let's get it cut to length, and then we're gonna go ahead and give it some metal detection. And probably next time you see us, we'll be putting on a log deck. I don't want to bore you with all the other stuff here, so we'll talk to you here in a bit. All right, we're back here. We got it cut to length. Now you get a much better view sitting up on our skids here, and this is going to be a challenge to saw. It's going to be a little bit of patience, but I think we should be able to milk a real nice beam out of here and recover some very nice finished FAS oak off of this thing. So tell you what, I'm going to put you in the holder here for a minute, and let's go ahead and see if our treasure has any metal in it. And let me just double check something here. All right. So here we are with our Renz metal detector. A lot of people want to know about this, and this thing has never let us down. And today we don't want to hear it beep. fasten your seat belts. This plane is ready for departure. And we have probably one of the most aggravating videos I'm going to probably do in a while. But anyhow, we're going to get through it. Going to cut a big barn beam, everybody. So, and this barn beam is 18 foot long. I got to run the carriage back to run the bumpers. I'm on the bumpers. So, this log has a ton, and I mean a ton of crook in it. So, we're going to see what happens here. And again, I'm pretty sure we're going to win. Alright, what I got to do here, I'm just going to master dog it down so I can pull down the track a little bit. So I can get a little bit better bite on her, that's all. We got a crook to get out of it first, so bear with me. There we go. And I want to do is get that face you're looking at towards the knees, if possible. Eddie and I were talking about maybe just manually tapering this thing. I might just try to go with this. Master Dog's got a beautiful hold on it. Get the dogs up, get the dogs out. I think I got a good hold on it. So, right or wrong, we're going to make an opening cut here. Just got to get through the first cut here. And 18 foot. That's impressive by any mill. Now I got a flat spot to work with. Man, I don't know if I can bust that little piece of bark off here. What I'm going to try to do is get this and lay down on the head blocks here in a minute. Give me a second here. That will work. I don't know if I should just try to take another usable piece off of there, but we're going to have a problem with that. We're going to need a chainsaw at that point. So let's just rotate it. Let me pull up where I can get a hold of it. And when we rotate something this big and ugly, we put the dogs in. Now I'm going to try to get this down on the blocks. I got to get that piece of bark out from underneath it there. That looks all right. It's going to be one of them videos, but everybody likes to see the Big logs, long logs. And we got one here. All right. Boom. How about that? It's moving in tandem, that's good. All right, dogs up, dogs out, dogs holding. And I'm gonna try to whittle away here slow. Yeah, I mean, Eddie already had a pre-plan of what we're going to do when we get to this situation of getting it squared up. No sense of getting in a big rush. I don't know if I can get some off the back side of this yet. Nope, we'll get one more. I'm going to pull some more, Ed. So far we're doing all right. And we're down to the magic number, and that's what I really needed. Because this had a pretty big butt swell or bell or Hell's bells. It had pretty good flare going at the bottom. I don't think Eddie sees that piece up here yet. Alright, now we have something to work with now. So let's put that down on the blocks. When you're sitting in this cab looking out here, that is a lot of log. Oh, I hear a boom coming. Okay, I'm going to reverse them knees a little bit, let gravity help us out a little bit. Boom! All right. Whittle her down. Yep, small bites are better on long logs. And Mark McConnell, or ZZ Mark, he started his summer job at the power plant. Otherwise, he'd be out here with us in the evening, but oh, that piece of bark, I hope it don't go down in there and clog up my pipe. Alright, I'm going to take a piece of real 4/4 off of there now. We'll let Eddie get caught up here. But it's going to be an 8x10. What I'm trying to do is put that preloaded curve on the top of that beam, so when they put load on it, it'll be like having a crown in a piece of lumber. Take it down to 8 foot, Eddie. See if he looks over here for a second, people. here. But we're not in a hurry. So we got one log to do this to. We'll take one more. Doesn't help to taper it at this point. Tell you what, let's work another face down a little bit before we get this down to the point where there's no return. So, this undog, my number 2 top dog, is jammed in, but it's alright, we don't really need it. And the log turner, hopefully trying to get that cog started under it. Put the knees back a little bit. Boom. All right. And what you're looking at there, I'd like to see that at the top of the beam. It would be beautiful. So, we're going to go ahead and dog her back down, and let's continue whittling. This is the top of the banana. I'm trying not to get something too ridiculous heavy for Eddie to deal with. Log's actually in remarkable shape. Okay, I only need 8 inches on that face, so what I'm looking at, if this is going to be the top of this beam, we got a lot of whittling to do, so let's take a 4/4 off. Very seldom you see us cut something long, but we do have capabilities. Alright, let's take a look at the other. I'm going to turn this thing back to the knees and try to work my 2 parallel faces, because we want to try to get some extra lumber out of this for another order, of course. That was a good decision there. All right, let me just back it up. There we go. Oh, gotta put the dogs out. Let me shove this back tight again. Let the little helpers. I'm going to take a clean cut off of it anyway, so. Alright, let's just skim it a little bit. Get past all that wane and rot. So this is the bottom of the beam you'll be looking at. We still got 16 3/4 on there, so I'm going to take a 2-inch off for Eddie's other order. I'm going to take a 2-inch thick. I'll come out and help you there, Eddie. That's one of his beams for another order. Only has to be 14 foot long. You can just leave it lay there. Alright, we're going to go back to the knees one more time. In fact, I'm going to whittle. I'll make decisions as you saw. Let's just lay that over. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, let's clean this up a little bit. We only got to be 8 by 10 for the finished beam. Take a piece of 4/4 off. So I'm going to get Eddie he needs 4 14-foot 2x10s. I'm pretty sure we can steal it out of here. Piece of 4/4. That'll get us right into the best of the best. That's just a nice FASO. Anybody need 18-foot piece of clear oak? I have one sitting here. All right. Now, I wanted to see. The dogs are retracted all the way, and I'm getting a good hold on it, which is telling me that we got a very accurate cant right now. So I'm going to take a scrape cut here, see what it does. Bandwidth. That isn't all that bad. Alright, we're going to take this down a couple more boards until I can get some possible 2x. Had to get his fingers out of the way there. Okay, he says pull it back. If it wasn't for that big knot right there, I would pull 2 inch, but I don't think I'll get a 14 foot out of there. So beautiful. Alright. We can still get, I'm going to go 2 inch for another one of your, I'll show you the dial here when I hit this 2 inch button. We still get one more piece of 4/4 off of there. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Moving right now. If you heard that little bit of a noise, it's not a good noise. Alright, released off camera, yes. Now, I want to make sure other face is nice. Okay, that's what we want to make sure before we go any further. That's a real nice face. So we're going to go ahead and bring that back around. All right. Shove it tight. I'm going to do here, I'm going to try to work these in a little bit tighter with the dogs because this is it. We're going to go down to our final, we're going to take it down to our final run, which is going to be 10 inches. I'm going to get down to 10 inches now. So, here we go. Whatever we end up with that as far as that board. That's good. milk him some more. Well, that's a real nice edge there. I'd like to keep that. We'll keep that on. Maybe bring this forward some. I'm going to make one more turn back to the knees. A couple. I'm going to give you a 2. Now we're going to take it down 8 inches. So whatever we get off for Eddie here now. So that's his third 2x10. All right, let's see what we get here. And we're not going to get, yeah, we'll have enough. Turn this out one more time to get a good square edge on that thing. Now's the time. Straighten it up now. We got a little bit to play with before we get down to our 8 inches. We'll take 2 shim cuts. Just gonna take a little bit more than that off. We're going to turn that back to the knees one more time. Get this thing straight as we can now. This is it. This thing's been springing on me, but all right, one more turn, one more cut, and we got a beam. And Eddie didn't even break a sweat. Let me pull up just a little bit. Alright, got to clear the blade, that's all you got to make sure. Alright, we got it nice and square. Let's get down to our final 8. There it is. You'll see that that's not going to be exactly the same thickness. We're getting that bow out of it, which was a good choice to do it now. Yeah, we're going to need to Forks. So, okay, everybody, we got to get this thing unloaded. And we will talk to you whenever we're done here. So we're going to take 5, get this thing unloaded. We got to do some edging. So talk to you in a bit. All right, there it is. What do you think?
I think that's a nice strong header.
I'd actually
White
put.
oak, red oak,
I think that's elm.
or elm.
Yeah, I think that is
It probably is.
an elm.
Yeah.
And that was I mean, look at that, how nice that turned out. That was an ugly log. But these will make some fine barn beams. I mean,
Get them in, get her done.
but yeah, trying to get you some shorter videos put together, some sawmill maintenance, try to change it up a little bit. It's getting into summertime. We'll do one long video every week, and then we're going to just try to break it up a little bit. A couple small ones here and there, a little bit of, you know, saw blade maintenance, adjustments, lubrication, you name it. Anything that goes behind the scenes, I think everybody would like to actually start to see happen. And it is actually Friday Eve tonight. There is no video tonight because we went on a road trip, and I wasn't feeling good most of the week. Had a really sore back and just wasn't feeling right. So here we are cutting beams after work, and we got one day to go through to get the rest of this week. So it's going to be raining on Saturday, so we're going to try to do something even if it's wrong. So hope you enjoyed the video of the big barn beam, and that was 18 foot long. So, and boy, I tell you what, come down the other end of the mill and visit Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Them things were heavy, so
They get along, they get heavy.
they get real heavy. So, all right, everybody, I'll talk to you on the next one.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.